What's up, James Montana? Jeff Weibel here, and in this video I thought it'd be pretty cool to unbox the new Royal Doulton Jack Bulldog from No Time to Die. But first, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, or M will delete your 00 status.
What we want is location tricks on 007. I've assigned you to Station C, Canada.
So guys, here is the new Royal Doulton Bulldog from No Time to Die. If you guys remember, he was in Skyfall. So let's go a little bit back in time and talk about that one first before I open it for the first time on this channel. Right, so this is the Royal Doulton Bulldog from Skyfall. I'm sure you guys can remember it from the movie. Basically, this was on M's desk, and Bond, when he was being shot, the cameras really picked it up and everybody got to notice it. Plus, when M was writing Bond's obituary, we get to see his mug in the movie as well. So he became quite a character in the story. And it's a pretty cool piece. They're very tough to get these days right now. They go for a pretty penny on eBay. If you can ever see one or try to find it cheap, pick it up. I think back in the day, you know, probably only bought it for around $100 to $150. But now I think they go for way more. I'll overlap a screen here of what I'm seeing on eBay right now. But it's pretty cool. At the bottom, they do have the Skyfall logo as well. And it says Royal Doulton, London, 1815, Jack DD007. So this was a really cool piece, and I'm really glad to have it. It looks great if you have it in your office. But obviously, at the very end of the movie, when Bond is told to take a desk job, and Moneypenny ends up giving him the Royal Doulton, which was bequeathed to him from M. So this is now in James Bond's possession. If you follow the books, this has nothing to do with the books, something they added into the movie. Obviously, in 2012, it was the Olympics in London, so they were feeling very British, I'm assuming, and they ended up getting this Jack Bulldog. They also do have a lot of different other countries. We can't have the Canadian flag on it, but you got the Union Jack on this one here. And yeah, he's a pretty cool piece. Obviously, I like to have him in my office. So with Jack, he comes with a really cool box that, of course, all Bond fans kept. And we got it here. And the only thing that really says on the box is special desk appearance in Skyfall. So that's what we got going on there. And on the back, there's absolutely nothing. So we'll take you down memory lane and show you the next one as well. Because if you guys remember, he gets blown up. And remember, the whole office went up in smoke and this bloody thing survived. So he was survived by his counterpart, Jack from Spectre here. And you can see Jack, he's all damaged because obviously he was blown up when Silva was blowing up MI6. Now, basically, they added some lines on his face, and the only other differences from Jack from Spectre is underneath it says Royal Doulton, London, 1815, Jack DD007M. Also has a 200 and a 2015 marking, and then obviously it says Spectre 007. So that's pretty cool. So there's a box as well. And the front says, having survived the explosion in Skyfall, Jack the Bulldog is back in Spectre. Also on the back of this one, there is nothing at all, but comes in a very similar box to the one that came for Skyfall. But obviously it's got his damage look on it and no gun barrel as well. But unlike my Skyfall one, let me know down in the comments if your Skyfall one has one, because I didn't see a card, but the Spectre one has a card. And again, it just says Jack Bulldogs DD007M. But I guess interestingly, there's a bit of a brief here. Jack, who survived a traumatic explosion with little or more than a few cracks on his face and some charring to the Union Jack flag, which is draped over his back, was bequeathed to Bond by M, and now makes an appearance in the new James Bond film, Spectre. To mark his role in the film, Jack has a reference number DD007M. So there we go. So, without further ado, let's open up the new one from No Time to Die. Now, I was a little skeptical about it because I thought it looks very similar to the Jack from Spectre. So I will kind of compare them and see how they actually are, because I thought, okay, are they just giving me the exact same thing? We shall see. All right, so here is the No Time to Die Jack the Bulldog. I'm going to open her up here. So I wanted to talk about this. Why is Jack even back in No Time to Die? Is it just a marketing ploy to get you to buy this?
Shut up and take my money.
Because, well, the link's in the description if you want to get your own copy. But why is he back? Because, you know, in Skyfall, he's hanging out on M's desk. Then he's blown up, but he's bequeathed to James Bond by M. So he's obviously had this. He's sitting in Bond's flat in Spectre, but is he still sitting there? And as Bond and Madeline were driving off into the sunset, do they go quickly back to his house and pick this up? Did he have it in the trunk already? Like, what's he doing? Because maybe, does he continue on? Is there something about it? Is there something in here? What would it be? Did M put a message, perhaps, in this Jack? I know we won't find out till the new movie comes out. We would have found out really shortly, but obviously we're delayed right now. But who knows? I wouldn't put it past them. M already gave Bond a message in the last one. Did she give him another secret message inside here? It's going to fall off Bond's desk in Jamaica, and there'll be a note in here that says something. I don't know. Or is it just going to be on his desk somewhere again? I'm not sure. Interesting, another part, they actually did something on the back on this one. We have the back of Jack. Jack is back, and here's his back. This is not a toy. All right, let's open her up.
A few moments later.
Okay, first thing I see here is that there is the card sitting right out in front. So they gave me a card, and the card says the exact same thing pretty much as the last. Jack, who survived a traumatic explosion with little or more than a few cracks to his face and some charring to the Union Jack flag, which is now draped over his back, was bequeathed to Bond by M and now makes an appearance in the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die. Now in Bond's safe hands, Jack's new reference number is DD007B, and it's the No Time to Die card. So pretty cool. Again, did I get one for Skyfall? I don't seem to have it.
A few moments later.
Okay, so here we have him. He looks very similar to the Spectre one. I guess the only difference, it actually does say No Time to Die at the bottom of this Jack. I don't see any notes from M inside here. Maybe I have to break it. Do you have any secrets that you're hiding from us? Come on, give you a treat. Little secret. When is No Time to Die coming out? Does anybody know? So, not to get confused, I'm going to hold up my Spectre one here. And to be perfectly honest, they look identical at first glance. Basically, they're the exact same. I feel like I bought the exact same thing, and they're just labeled differently at the bottom. One says Spectre, one says No Time to Die. To be honest, if you need one, you don't need to be like me and you have all three. You just get the cheapest one you can get, which is probably going to be the Spectre one, I think, or maybe it's the No Time to Die one, which is either going to be probably one of these two. If you can get the other one from Skyfall, go for it. But right now, these ones look identical, and nobody would really know the difference on your desk whatsoever. So as long as you have one, just go for it. Again, link in the description if you want to get one. But I think they're pretty cool. I am happy I got it though, because you know we're Bond nerds, so this one does say No Time to Die, so I had to put in the order. But don't be telling your loved ones that you bought the exact same thing twice. So yeah, I guess the good thing would be you can have one in your office if you have a away from home office, one in your home office, and one away from children's hands so they don't knock it off, because they are porcelain. They probably easily break. But yeah, that is the review on the new No Time to Die Jack. He's back. Do we think there's a secret message, or is he just product placement in the new movie? Who knows, but he's back once again. I honestly wouldn't put it past M for continuing to send messages and messages and messages to Bond. So guys, let me know down below which ones you own. Do you own 1, 2, or 3, or all these, or multiple? Or were you collecting these? Did you purchase a bunch of the Skyfall ones? Because then I'm sure you could sell it to the people in the comment section right now and make a pretty penny over them right now. Anyways, we really appreciate you guys stopping by the James Bond Canada channel to watch this. I do have a lot of other Bond stuff I could be showing off, so let me know again down in the comment section if you like videos like this. It is a shame that we're not watching the movie right now, but we do have the other Bond movies to go watch and get into the Bond reading. Right now, I am reading the Live and Let Die graphic novel, and it's super cool right now. So it's nice to get back to the Bond reading during these breaks right now. And we gotta go. He's a little hungry. He doesn't want to be in his box anymore. He wants to be out on my desk. And you guys can see all that action as well on our Instagram account. So make sure to get over to James Bond Canada's Instagram account and follow us, because that's where you're gonna see the day-to-day life of this guy. And without further ado, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
What we want is location fix on 007.
I've assigned you to Station C, Canada.